Hello, hope you guys are doing good and well and enjoying this great spring weather, both sunny and rainy. I love it both. So, hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Today, we are going to do a very simple and silly project. All you need is paper, a pencil. You can use a ruler if you have a ruler and you want it to be really precise. You can use markers, you can use colored markers or crayons. Okay, that's all we need. And we are going to create these fun little guys. So this just looks like a really simple monster, right? But then there's a surprise. So yeah, these are really fun guys to make. And it doesn't have to be a monster. It could be a frog. It could be a bear. It could be a person if you want it to be a person. So yeah, it's just a simple folding technique. And then you can create an object while it's folded. And then once it's opened, you can create a whole new scene in there. So it can be done this way, where it's face on, so full up front view, or it can be done profile, so on the side. So this is just a little fish, cute little fish, nothing much going on here. But then when we open it up, it's a big fish, and then there's a little scared fish there. So it can be done from the side or from the front here. So yeah, you just have a piece of paper, and then you're gonna think about it in the quarters. So you're gonna divide it into quarters. So I have a really simple paper because it's 12 inches long. So I just need to break it up into 3 inches. So it's got 3 inches on the front top here, 3 inches on the bottom, and then the middle section is 6 inches long. So you can still divide it up that way. If you're using regular printer paper, that's 11.5. You can still divide it up with 3 inches on the top, 3 inches on the bottom, and then just have the remainder in the middle, because that's going to be the easiest for you. So all you need to do is just mark it with a pencil on your paper where those 3 inches are, or however you are going to divide it. And then the middle section will be for 3 inches, for a total of 6 inches. It'll be a 1.5 inches in from each side. So I'm not very good at math. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at math. So you'll have to figure out, if you are doing it with a different measurement of your paper, how much of a gap you need in that middle section, like how wide this needs to be. You can also fold it in half here and then decide, or mark the half here and then decide how far you need to fold it to go into the center. So, but yeah, I just have my simple marks here. So I'm just gonna start by folding back those the top and that bottom section. So I'm just folding those back. Just folding it back. Just finding my mark and making sure it's in the center. And then lining up my edges here so that I get a nice clean fold. All right, so I've got that done. So then I just find my marks for this side, and then I just fold it the opposite. So I just fold it in instead of back. Forward instead of back. And then that should line up to be in the middle. And then this guy will just meet the other one here in the center. Make sure it's all lined up this way. Just laying that down the center. There, simple fold. So now I just have a simple fold. So I'll show you a frog. I've done a frog before, and it turns out pretty good. So you can use a pencil to draw it out, and you can draw lightly first, and then if you need to make a correction, you can easily erase it, or you can just draw over it. So I'm just gonna start with some eyeballs up top here, some big old eyeballs. And then that fold where those two, where the top and the bottom meet, that's going to be where the mouth is. So I'm going to leave that section for the mouth. So I've got my eyes, and it already kind of looks like a creature just with those eyes. But I'm just going to make that fold the mouth. So I'm just doing a football shape kind of for the face there. I'm going to give it some little front arms. Put some little feet down there. So you can do your favorite animal. You can kind of do any sort of creature or animal. So I just threw some little front paws on there, front paws, front legs. And then just gonna add the back legs. So I'm just gonna kind of set them behind those front legs. All right, so I got little back legs there. I'll just add a couple more little things here just to give my frog some character. Give him some warts. Every good frog deserves warts. I guess he'd be a toad. All right, so that's gonna be my little toad. Okay, so yeah, that first part is just going to be very simple, and then once it's open, that's where it's going to get all of that character. So whenever you open it up, you're just going to try to line up the edges of your object, so that way now my body, the top of my body is going to connect to the bottom of my body. So if you need a ruler or a straight edge to kind of help you line that up, you can use one of those. Or if you just have like a straight edge, like I said. And it doesn't need to be super straight line. It can curve a little bit, kind of make it more organic. You'll just curve that. Just connect those two lines there. And then we can make our wide open mouth just anywhere we want in the center. So I'm going to draw a tongue that's coming out of his mouth. And then there's going to be a little fly just over here on the edge for him to catch. So I'm going to erase these extra lines. All right, so I just drew a tongue going after a fly. You could also make it a game if you want to, I guess. You could cut the mouth out and have it be like you can make flies separately, and you can try to throw flies in there. I don't know. You can play around with that. But yeah, so then you do that. You can outline it with a Sharpie like I did with here. So you just need to make sure that you'll draw your object or your item or your creature or your animal. You'll draw it there, and then whenever you open it up, you want to make sure that those lines connect. That's the key. And then you can create whatever you want on the sides there. But yeah, and then you can color it in. You can draw one for somebody else to have them color it in. This could also be a really great card. So you could do something like this monster, and then whenever it opens up, it could say like happy birthday or anything you wanted to say, or miss you, see you soon, things like that. So have fun with this. Like always, share what you guys make. Yeah, tag the Art Center at Quincy Art Center, and we would love to see what you guys create and come up with and see what little worlds you can create. And then, yeah, just have a really great day. Stay creative. Even if you have projects that you've come up with on your own, it doesn't even have to be this project. Share what you guys make. We would love to see it. So have a really great, wonderful, creative day.